All right. Hello and welcome to the Pass the Biscuit podcast brought to you by the BCU. My name is Noah and I am here today with Mark.
Hello.
And Bryce.
Yo.
In the darkness. And today's out of context hockey quote of the day is take it away, Marcus.
I'm going to do it as hard as I can for as long as I can. I've always bet on Mike Babcock, and I'll continue to bet on him.
Thank you for that one, Mark. And I already know where this one's from, but I'm going to ask for the viewers who don't.
Oh, it's for Mike Babcock about his job security about 2 days before he got fired.
Yeah, that didn't go too well for him. He should not have bet on himself because he would have lost.
Just don't go to Toronto.
Yeah.
You can't. It just never ends well in Toronto for anybody.
Nope, not so well whatsoever. But our topics for today's episode will be, we're going to do some Calder Trophy talk. That's the one Bryce is very excited about for reasons you will soon understand. We'll talk a little bit about the World Juniors tournament that's coming up in exactly 30 days that Mark is utterly obsessed about, probably why he has a Germany jersey and a USA jersey sitting there behind him. Am I guessing that correctly?
Yes.
I knew it. And then we'll talk a little bit about some overperforming and some underperforming teams in the first 20 games of this season. And of
25
course,
now.
Well, yeah.
It's 25 games now.
And of course, we'll have our predictions for tonight's games. While they have already started, we did discuss our predictions prior to the beginnings of each game. So I guess we could just start with that now and say who we already mentioned in the 3 games that are tonight. So, Mark, if you want to list those games off.
So, in the 2-1 Canadiens-Bruins game right now, Bruins are leading. I picked Montreal, and then you two picked Boston. In the Minnesota...
Wait, what's the score of that game?
2-1 Boston.
All right.
Wild Devils. I picked New Jersey, and Bryce picked New Jersey, and then you picked Minnesota, Noah.
Yeah.
That is tied with 5 minutes left.
I'm not trying to brag, but for all the visual listeners out there, Yagi, your boy's doing well. 13
and then 4. Dallas, Chicago. Bryce and I picked Dallas. You picked Chicago. So.
Okay, that game has not started.
No, that's NBCS Sportsnet.
Okay.
8 o'clock.
Fuck you, Noah.
Rupe
Hey,
Hintz is still.
Yeah.
Rupe is still their leading goal scorer.
I'm not surprised. The dude's good.
He had 10 goals and he missed almost a month.
Yeah. Move the mic like an inch away from your mouth, Mark. It's peaking just a little bit, just so you know. Yeah, you should be good. All right, you're fine.
That might be better.
Yeah, that's a lot better actually. I just want to make
It's
sure.
weird because if I go just a little bit too far back,
it actually sounds a little bit okay, but yeah.
Well, I just put new batteries in the receiver, so that could be it too.
Gotcha. Well, sounds good.
It's complicated. If the antenna's pointed that way and the mic's pointed
if
they're this way, it doesn't connect. It's weird. It was $100 microphone, but hey, it works when it works.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hopefully going to be getting a new mic for the podcast as well over Christmas or something like that.
That way I can actually go to your house and do it. I enjoyed it on the beanbag. That was quite fun.
Beanbag was fun. All right.
Hey, maybe I'll do it in the car again.
Yeah, that was
get a hot
funny.
spot for your car.
Yeah.
Buy a car that has Wi-Fi.
Hey, dude, I'm not that rich.
Yeah, those things are pretty expensive. But you know what's not expensive? That's going to be our merch. You're going to want to check out our merch, of course.
Yeah, we make minimal on this.
Believe it or not, we're actually going to be dropping some new items that I am starting to design pretty soon. Yeah, I'm designing them fairly soon. They're going to be new items that are coming out in the holidays. They're not necessarily holiday designs, but they'll be coming out around the holiday time. We'll get a specific date for that drop, hopefully sometime in the near future. So you're going to want to head over to teespring.com/stores/pass-the-biscuit. I'm getting really good at saying that, let me tell you. Anyways,
Practice, man.
Calder talk. Bryce, take it away. Just go.
Kale McCarr.
Kale McCarr. We all know it's going to be Kale, dude, where's my McCarr?
Dude, where's McCarr?
Dude, isn't that so good?
Though, just watching him, I mean, no disrespect to Quinn Hughes.
I didn't know that's what Kale looks like.
He's he's just on a different level. I mean,
yeah.
Watch one game, watch the whole season. You can tell the kid is going to be something special.
Yeah.
At 20 years old,
I was
he's doing shit that Tyson Berry never did on that team.
Right. So
it's crazy to me how dynamic he is as a player.
Yeah. Like, it's Cale Makar. Can we just lock this up? Cale Makar will win the Calder Trophy. We're 25 games into the season, and we're just calling it done and dusted. He's the Calder Trophy winner, unless he gets hurt.
Okay, so like a
He's
normal
over a point
show,
per game right now.
we
I
have
think
to
he's actually
have
right
a
now.
devil's advocate.
Well, yes.
That will be me.
should. Yeah.
And I will say, one of the men on my fantasy team, Victor Olofsson, because he's second in rookie points. Quietly.
Right.
Quietly.
I'm not going to say he is not
If he can
good.
keep it up.
I'm not saying he's not
If he can
good,
keep it up.
but he's not Cale Makar.
He's not Cale Makar.
No one on this list is Cale Makar.
Right. Which is why he wins the Calder.
Exactly.
And
But-
not only that, does he win the Norris? He's second in defenseman in points. There's a chance he can win the Norris his rookie season.
That would be.
Carlson's going to win the Norris.
Okay, so I was...
He probably will, but
Yeah.
you never know. I mean,
You never know. He is second in points. But...
let's see. 23 games played, 7 goals, 18 assists. He's still +7.
Yeah.
As a rookie defenseman, that's
unbelievable.
That's unheard of.
It really is. So I was listening to the Spit and Chicklets podcast, and I thought that it was quite interesting, a topic that they brought up. Will Cale Makar be the highest paid defenseman of all time from the start of his career to finish? So say he plays 15 years. This first contract, he's going to get $10 million.
He's getting paid.
He's not going to get a...
He's not getting a bridge like
typically
Erik
get a
Karlsson.
bridge.
He's not
Like any
getting
of them.
that. He's not getting that.
Hannafin was bridge.
They're going to offer
Karlsson
him
was bridge,
$84
Struber's
million
bridge,
for 8 years.
Myers.
He'll be 30 when that deal is done. That is worth it.
Yeah.
Give him the $10 million a year.
In the prime of his career.
He's
And with
going
the cap going up, that'll be fine.
He's going to be a top 5, if not top 1 defenseman.
He might have an argument to be paid more than Karlsson.
Right.
Because you said 10, Karlsson makes 11.
He might. I mean, at that point, 3 years as opposed to like 10 years of proving yourself. But hell, if he wins a Norris or 2, or maybe even all 3, or no, I think he only has 2 years of this entry level.
Because the entry level ticked
if
off
he wins
last
the
year.
Norris this year and next year, or just next year, or just this year, that definitely sounds like it can pass Karlsson's contract, Erik Karlsson's contract.
Definitely.
I think he's going to be the most paid defenseman of all time. And
No, but you just go back. He has everything.
He's
the best lateral skater I have ever seen.
That's another thing they were talking
His
about.
Now just picture this. Imagine if the Avalanche had another amazing defensive prospect waiting to come up next year for cheap. Imagine if they had that. Oh, wait a minute.
Yes,
they do.
They
He
have
scored 26 goals in juniors.
Bowen Byram is going
plus
to be a fantastic
Plus
player.
a young guy named Connor Timmins as well.
Yeah, and him. And what's that?
Alex
who's-
Newhook.
Callie Rosen.
Sam Gerard.
Callie Rosen.
He's already
That's his name.
proven. Yeah.
The dude you got in the
Cale.
other that prospect you got from Toronto.
You're gonna have about
And then-
16 guys on your team on entry level contracts.
Entry level. And there was that goalie that I just found today.
Yeah.
I can't say his name. I'm not going to try.
He's from Finland.
He's from Finland. He plays up in La Liga. He's 9-0-2. Has a 950 save percentage and 5 shutouts.
In Liga, that's one of the
In
top
the men's
European
league.
leagues.
That's if you count the KHL as European, that's the third best men's league.
Nah, they're a Russian league.
Okay, then second.
That's what I call it.
Because
What is the SHL, right?
SHL is better than the Liga because I mean if I'm just going based off of the Champions League standings, the SHL teams are better than everybody.
Right.
The Liga, I think Liga's won the Champions League once. Sweden's won every single other one. Germany's had one team, which was last year in the championship.
Okay. I have an interesting question for you guys. Who do you think is runner-up? So next guy's votes in the fucking Calder.
Probably Quinn.
Calder.
Quinn Hughes.
Yeah, I feel like it's probably going to be Quinn Hughes. Or as of late, honestly, Jack Hughes has been improving ever since we called him out. So I'm not going to say he's
all right,
2.
Alex Galchenyuk, time to score, you son of a bitch. More.
Yeah, score more, please.
No, I mean, what? He's at 11 points in 23 games at the moment.
Yeah.
I can see him.
Yeah, I'm realistically, I'm gonna say probably Quinn Hughes, maybe Victor Olofsson. I'm saying Quinn Hughes is 2.
I think
in
Quinn Hughes
the
is a
running.
pretty safe bet.
Martin Netcast slowly creeping in. If he plays how he's been playing, there's a chance for him
What's
to
he have? 14, 15 points maybe now.
16 points, 6 goals, 10 assists.
Okay. He must have. Oh, okay, he had a goal last night then.
And then just point leaders down. It's Makayev, Nick Suzuki, Adam Fox, Kako, Doc.
Makayev has
rounds
just
out the
dropped
top
off
10.
a cliff lately. He had such
Yeah.
a
I think
hot
everybody
start.
everybody on Toronto's dropped off a
Yeah,
cliff,
that's
though.
true. Like, they looked good in the first period of the first game, but I think they were playing like the Miami Dolphins of the NHL, which was like the
They played Ottawa,
Senators.
didn't they?
played the
They
Senators.
looked pretty.
You know,
They had a
this,
pretty good 5 minutes starting against Colorado.
Senators aren't
They put up
bad.
5 goals.
They're
yeah,
okay.
yeah. The Senators are not bad.
Duclair's been well this year.
Yeah, Duclair's been pretty solid. Peugeot.
Marino's 14th in rookie scoring, just to get the Penguins in there.
John Marino.
Yeah, 2 goals, 7 assists, plus 7.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not a possibility he wins the Calder, but it's only because he's a rookie.
Ottawa is not the worst team in the East, so stat-wise.
No.
They have been better.
No, not at all.
I mean, it's a bunch of young kids with nothing to prove. Not nothing to prove, but
Nothing to lose.
Right,
That's what
nothing
I
to
meant to
lose.
say.
Yeah. Nothing to lose, all to
I
prove.
mean, they're just out there playing hockey, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
they're
all
a
it
young
is.
team. I mean, for the most part, they have a couple like free agent signings. Like they signed Ron Hainsey, he's 38.
Don't they have Ennis the Menace?
They do have Tyler Ennis. I believe they have a couple other veteran guys. They have like
dude from
Mikhail
Chicago.
Bodkor.
I almost
Dude
said
from
Bobby Ryan,
Chicago.
but then forgot that. a little time
Hey, Artem Anisimov.
Anisimov, I think might be hurt. Maybe he's back.
He is
now.
hurt. He
Chris
is. I think that's why
Tierney,
Colin
the
White's
best
playing.
player in the NHL. They like on paper, their team is kind of trash, but they have some young speed and some young guys who are very determined. And honestly, sometimes that's all it takes.
Oh,
like
Nemestikov.
look at the Penguins when they came in 2016. They didn't have that impressive of a lineup until they got the young guns like Brian Rust, Connor Sherry, 2017 Jake Gensel. Those are the type of guys that sparked the Penguins back-to-back cup runs. I'm not saying the Senators are going to win the cup because that's ridiculous. But having young determined players can mean a huge difference, especially with nice veteran presence. Like Ron Hainsey's a great veteran. He helped the Penguins even whenever we had him for a full season. I'd love to have him back in the locker room. I don't know how much we need him right now, but can't complain.
Log jam on defense.
yeah, there definitely is. But so wrapping it up on the Calder. There's people here, sorry. Cale Makar. Period.
If he continues.
Period. Right. If he continues at least
half
half of his production.
Honestly, I was about to say even half.
Half of his current production wins the Calder.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got
only rookie above a point per game.
He's got 7 goals already.
That's a defenseman. He just skates around people like it's nothing. It's crazy.
Yeah, he's one of the best skaters in the league.
Oh, man, I remember when they drafted him.
If you just watch him walk the blue line, he's beating guys just fucking sidestepping.
He
flip that draft. 4 and 5 should be 1 and 2.
Yeah,
it was
Heiskanen
and or 3 and 4 should be 1 and 2.
It was Heiskanen, Makar, Pedersen.
Yeah. Oh, so 3, 4, 5 should be 1, 2, 3.
It was Heischer, Patrick, Heiskanen, Makar,
Pedersen.
It should have gone probably. It probably would have gone. Tuchuk was 6. Matthew. That was that year.
That's not right.
No,
that's not right.
No, that's not right. Whatever. So that's 1 through 5. If we redraft that year, it probably goes Pedersen 1, just because he's a forward. Normally, defensemen aren't 1. Then Makar, Heiskanen. That's a toss-up. That's dependent.
That's the 2014 draft. What draft was that?
15.
15 was McDavid.
16 then.
16 then, yeah.
It was after
17.
McDavid. Really?
16 was Matthews.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm
Heischer, Patrick, Heiskanen, Makar, Pedersen, Cody Glass, Elias Anderson, Casey Middlestat, Michael Rasmussen, Owen Tippett.
Forgot about
That's a
Tippett.
top 10.
Yeah.
That's top 10. Guys playing in the NHL right now from this draft. Heischer, Patrick when he's healthy. Heiskanen, McCarr, Pedersen, Cody Glass. I don't know if Anderson's playing right now. I know he's
No,
playing
they
bad
just
when
sent
he
him
did play.
down.
Okay, Middlestat, I believe, is playing.
Yeah, he's playing.
Martin Akos is playing. Nick Suzuki is playing. Did they send Eric Brandstrom back down?
Yes, I did.
So he's not playing. Robert Thomas, I believe he's playing for the Blues, right?
Yep.
Yeah, as far
Keedle's
as I know.
playing.
Big fourth line guy. Oh, who's that
Yeah.
behind you, Noah?
Morgan Frost is playing. Jokeru is playing. And I don't think Tolvanen's playing for the Predators, is he?
He might be.
No clue.
He might be. I'm not sure
I
though.
don't think.
But that's actually a pretty good
It's a-
draft. Wow.
It's not bad. There's some guys
There's
there.
some depth. There's no like.
Guys I didn't say. There's Gabe Villiardi, Cal Foote, Huso Valimaki. When he's not hurt, he was playing. I love this. There's Liljegren,
Toronto guy.
Urho Vahakanen. Love that name. Josh Norris, Kaylor Yamamoto, POJ, Christian Vesalainen, Ryan Poling. He was up. They sent him back down. Jake Ettinger, Shane Bowers, Tolvanen, and Klim Kostin.
Interesting.
That's for sure.
Interesting. Well, you redraft that. Probably Pedersen goes 1.
Yes,
And
Bobovquist in
then-
the second round. He's in the NHL now.
Yeah, and then our Calder Trophy winner, Cale McCarr. He's
Yes.
probably
Speaking of
the
all
2
these young
pick.
talents, why don't we talk about where they started on the World Juniors?
Yeah, and before we get to that, the World Juniors, like I said, are coming up pretty soon. While this team I will tell you about is not playing in it, they are pretty darn fun to watch firsthand. They're fun to follow along. Watch them. Whatever. Just keep tabs. The team I'm telling you about is Honey Baked U19 Girls Hockey. Follow them. Watch them. Maybe be inspired. I don't know. Be inspired. Go ahead. It's pretty cool. Go Honey Baked, baby. Let's go. World Juniors Championship. Let's get it.
The autofocus on this camera is a lot better.
It is.
All right. Should I start with my bitching? Or should I end with my bitching?
Let's start
I
with
feel
it.
like getting that over with. Let's start with it.
All right. So, groups. I hate the groups. They're the worst. I hate how they do it. I'll read you the groups first. So we got Group A is Finland, Switzerland, Sweden, Slovakia, Kazakhstan. And then the US, Russia, Canada, Czech Republic, Germany. While this does allow good preliminaries, so the US can play Russia, US can play Canada, and then Sweden can play Finland, as shitty ass playoffs. Finland can't play Sweden in the finals. USA can't play Canada in the finals, and it's just not fun.
Yes, no
And then you
bueno.
got, as someone who likes watching bottom teams come up and try to do something, you have this Group B. You got United States, Russia, Canada, Czech, Germany. There's no way Germany finishes 4th. Czech's the home team. They're gonna kick. They might finish 3. Russia might finish 4 instead. And there's no way Germany's. They're gonna be playing for relegation probably against Kazakhstan. It's just, I would imagine they'd have a chance against Switzerland. Switzerland always underperforms for some reason, it seems like lately. Slovakia's at best. They have a good goalie. And Kazakhstan is lucky.
So what good do you have to say about it?
What good do I have to say? Canada is going to be fun to watch. Canada is going to be really fun to watch.
As a Penguins fan at heart, do you think Sam
Can
Poulin
Addison
makes the
make it?
team? No,
Sam
Sam
Poulin.
Poulin.
No. That team is too deep.
Yeah, that was my
No way
issue.
he makes the team.
I don't
too,
think
I'll tell
Addison
you,
makes it either.
I think he has a chance.
Yeah. I don't know, though. I feel
saw-
like Poulin could somehow manage to squeak in. I mean, it's going to be Lafreniere on the top line. He'll be playing a
obviously.
winger for...
Yeah. Let me go through something real quick. I saw
Who's going to be the top center on that team?
someone on the hockey news. That's where they're weak at, actually. Well, no, not weak.
Well,
But-
yeah, I mean, they have the deepest team, of course, because they're Canada.
Yeah, so like you look at this 2020, yeah, the 2020. So you look at some guys. I'm just looking at this. This guy has what is it? Stephen Ellis, Hockey Writers. Only person I could find that could give me an idea what players are eligible, because I always get confused on this. And Canada has so many players; it's just hard to
Yeah.
these ones. 'Cause it's easy with Germany, Kazakhstan, Switzerland. It's like these players will play because of the only players that are from this
Right.
country that are this age.
Right.
So he has Lafreniere, Doc, Valeno. I don't know if Detroit's going to let Valeno play. Doc's in Chicago.
Yeah.
He's not going to play. Then Krebs, Hayden, Cousins. Hayden's in Arizona.
Yeah.
Nolan Foote, Liam Foundy, Ackley Thomas. They're all probably going to play.
Yeah.
Gabriel Fortier, Benoit, Oliver Giroux will play. Alex Newhook will play.
Yeah.
So it's more of a question
there's
between
room
how many
for
guys
Poulin.
from this draft can make it.
Right.
So does Poulin get in, or does Quentin Byfield get in?
I mean, Byfield's gonna get in, but there's still room.
Yeah.
What else is it? Is Jamie Drysdale Canadian?
He's a defenseman.
I know.
Yes,
I'm just
he
saying.
is
Someone
Canadian,
else.
though.
He probably. Well, read the defense. They're deep as shit as defense.
Yeah.
Byram Dobson, Ty Smith,
Dobson's playing.
Bednard Docker. Yeah, Dobson's playing for the Islanders. Jared McKissick, Jet Wu, Kevin Ball. All amazing.
Yeah.
Addison might be able to squeak in.
Yeah, just because he's a right shot.
I don't know how much they care.
Oh, they care.
I don't know.
Little update: Marchand just scored 3 on Boston.
Okay.
All right, looking at that 14-4, baby.
But there's other. Thomas Harley's not there if in this projected lineup.
yeah,
Does
And he
Thomas
was
Harley
the
make it?
14th
He was
overall
really-
pick.
Yeah, he was good. Justin Barron. He was really good in the summer at the showcase. Does he?
Yeah.
It's just where they might be weak at is goalies, which seems like a common theme. I don't know why Canada, other than Carter Hart, they really, I can't think of a stud they've had back there.
Yeah, I mean, Fleury.
I mean, that was a while ago.
A long time ago.
Carey Price,
Yeah, I guess that guy was pretty okay too.
Oliver Rodriguez, and Alexis Gravel, who was born German. They're okay. They're not superstars.
Gravel's
but
alright.
He's okay. He's Halifax's goalie. He gets helped by a good team over there.
Yeah.
USA might be fun to watch, but I think it's going to be a down year for them. Just a bit. Because, like, all the firepower they had last year
Drafted.
is back. But don't have Hughes. Got a good goalie. And I don't know these bottom guys, so I don't know. It's a lot of the U18 team. They were good, but they still had Jack Hughes. So it's Boldy, Turcotte, Caulfield. Farabee, Gazigras, Wallstrom. Is Wallstrom playing for the Islanders?
He was at a point.
Did they send him back down?
I don't know.
So if they send him back down, he'll play.
I don't know why I always mix him and
If they let him
Bollier
play.
up. I
If
don't
they
know
let him
why.
play. Nick Robertson, he's a Leafs prospect, I think.
Yeah.
Jack Drury, Arthur
Where's that
Kaliev.
Niels Hoglander guy from?
Sweden?
I think he's Swedish. I really
Yeah.
want to see him play some more.
Sweden.
He was
the
one of the dark horse
Scandinavians-
guys I wanted the Penguins to get.
The Scandinavians got a good little group up there for the Sweden. But where USA's really going to hit it at is their goalies. Goalies
Yeah.
are really good. Spencer Knight
Okay.
and Dustin Wolf.
Yeah.
So those are two really good goalies.
Speaking of goalies, how about that Russian team?
I was just going to get to Askarov.
Yeah, he's the best goalie since Price in the draft.
He is so good. I don't have the general sense like you do just to see if a goalie's good or not.
Yeah.
Like just watching them.
I just have that.
He's the first goalie ever that I was like, he's good. Because he was 16 last year against Hughes and all those Americans, and he just stonewalled them.
Yeah.
all of them. He's so good. He's right-handed. Or
Full right.
full right, yeah.
Yeah, catches right.
He's just so good.
Yeah.
If Russia had some, like, one or two more scores, they probably would have beaten Sweden in the U18s last year.
Yeah.
And Sweden's going to have Raymond
is
and Holtz.
Podkolzin allowed to play?
Yeah, it's actually kind of...
believe so.
He hasn't played at all in Russia. He averages 4 minutes a night when he plays. He's played 11 games. He averages 4 minutes a
Why?
night. Because he plays for SKA St. Petersburg, Datsuk's team, and they're loaded because they're like the Yankees of the KHL.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't let the young kid play, which kind of sucks. But
They probably don't even have a coach. They just say, like, whoever their best players are. Like, yo, you're going out next shift. I feel like that's the Russian way for some teams. Come on.
maybe like
the
Kunlun,
Soviet
but
Union or something like that. But I could
Maybe
totally
Kunlun,
see that.
but-
Like, some Russians, like, you three want to go out next? Let's go.
You'll go.
And just hop the bench. Come on, you can't see that.
Maybe.
That sounds Russian to me. That would be funny.
You score.
Yeah.
Sweden's got a couple good forwards.
Let's go.
They got Holtz and Raymond.
Yeah.
They'll have them, and then
I feel like they're twins, but
Hoglander.
they're not.
They're not. They're just tied together with everything.
Yeah.
And Finland?
They don't have all that much this year. Not what they normally do. Not the defensive, not the defenseman crop that they always have.
I don't know if that Lambert kid will play for them. I don't know if he's eligible yet.
Not sure.
He's really good, but I don't know if he's eligible yet. I don't think he is because Shane Wright can't play for Canada yet. But yeah, I don't know if Finland has a goalie. I haven't looked into Finland yet, really. The only teams I looked into is obviously USA, Canada. We know Askarov and Podkolzin. I don't know Switzerland yet, but their coach is a hoot. Mm-hmm. Kazakhstan is just one team from Kazakhstan. That is the entire Kazakhstan junior team. It's just one team, and they all play together. That's the only chance they have to beat someone. Slovakia has a good goalie.
Yeah.
Name slipping my mind at the moment. Czech Republic's the host. They'll upset someone. They'll probably beat the US or Canada. The host always upsets someone. They don't have a horrible team.
Yeah, the Czechs always.
Hugo Haas, solid. I know he'll play there. They weren't as good when they had Nikos and Zadina.
Well, right.
Hedel and
whoever
Philip
else.
Kral and actually he might still be eligible. I don't know if he's eligible.
So
and Germany.
Yeah.
Detroit just lent Sider down to go play, so he'll play. He'll be fun to watch. Tim Stutzel will play. He's a top draft pick for 2020.
Top 15, most likely.
He's a point per game in the Deutsch League, so
yeah,
that's hard to do.
Well, little update again. It's now 5-1 Boston.
Yeah, it is, baby. Yeah, switch over to the Canadians, Mark. Woo! Mark originally is like, I'm taking Boston. I say, okay, I'm taking everyone different except for Boston.
I went to open my fantasy team again. I'm like, wait, am I on the wrong fucking day?
5-1 now.
It's 5-1. They're a minute and 10 seconds into the second. They scored 2 goals.
That must stink for you.
Just a bet.
You farted.
Is that what it said? I can't hear. I can't hear.
Anyway.
That's funny.
Stutzel's good. Bach, he'll play.
Yeah.
And Justin Schutz, he'll play. That's it. That's all they have.
So you have any final wrap-up tidbits that you want to say about the World Juniors? Because you've just named off a whole bunch of players that I don't know.
I want to see the camp. I want to see the camp lineups before I say who's going to win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't. You can't predict.
And it's not the Olympics. Like if it was the Olympics, I'd go say Germany's going to win gold because they have veterans. But no, they don't have Danny Austin Birkin to play or Patrick Hager to play.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I would imagine Canada will win. They're stacked.
Yeah.
Everywhere but goalie.
My guess.
But if they score 15 goals a game, they don't need a goalie. They'll probably win. They'll probably play one of the Scandinavians. Russia will get bronze because they always do.
I'm pink now.
Czech Republic will upset someone. Kazakhstan will be relegated because Germany will beat them.
And I'm black now.
All right, we can start talking about things that you guys know.
Well, no, what I was just going to say is one way that you know a lot of these players is actually through like the NHL 20 game. And speaking of NHL 20, not only did this account that I know hit 1,000 followers like a few days ago, now they hit 1,200. And
Jesus.
Yeah, so we're gonna try and help this account reach a goal of 2,000 followers. So send your clips over to NHL 20 clips. Send your Chell 20 clips to NHL 20 clips and get it featured, posted, everything. A little shout out to you. Get a couple thousand views on your clips. It's pretty cool. I had one of mine, the clip of the month.
Account right there.
It was sick. Yeah, hit it up with a follow. Hit it up with a follow. Look at that. What's that? 1,277? That's crazy.
Hit it up with the follow.
Hit 1,278 now, or whatever it was. I don't know. 46 posts. Look at that. That's sick. If you go down,
Headlined
if you
by our
scroll
main
down,
man, Uncle Frick.
yeah, you scroll down a little bit, you'll find my
Tying
clip. It's nuts.
Tying it back into the merch ad. If you want to buy an Uncle Frick t-shirt,
Jersey t-shirt, you can.
Jersey t-shirt, you can. Number 42, Uncle Frick. Do you want to know some fun facts that Elite
I'm
Prospect
red
sends
now.
me?
Apologies to this. Some family is obsessed with my basement.
So when you sign up for Elite Prospects, they send you a weekly like stats
Alexa,
and fun facts thing.
stop.
It's quite cool. So do you want to know who the most clicked on players on Elite Prospects were? Just a little side thing. It'd be cool if Cap Friendly did this.
Mhm.
So the top 10 most clicked players last week was Makar with 13,500 clicks.
There we are.
Chris Versteeg, remember him?
Yeah.
With 12,400 clicks.
Uh-huh.
I tried to find out why. I couldn't find out why.
No idea.
Some of these are funny. You just get these random.
Yeah.
It's just like, why are this many
Why are
people
you
looking
trending, pretty much?
Sheldon Keefe, 10,600.
Toronto's
Alexis,
coach.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there is staff in here, but it's listed as
Right.
players. I'm assuming he played.
He might have.
He might have. Lafreniere, 10,400. McDavid, 10,200. Pierre and Graval, 9,600. Kirby Doc, 9,600. Mario Kempe, 9,500.
And he's
Cole
gone.
Caulfield, 9,400. And Jack Hughes, 8,800.
Interesting.
Most clicked teams, the Leafs were number one.
Yeah,
Wonder
as
why.
expected.
I
I mean, they probably have the biggest fan base, realistically. Like,
typically, yeah.
total people.
Number 2 was Moria IK. 6 was Voxho. 8 was Fargested. And 9 was Frölunda. Those are the non-NHL teams.
Nice.
They had 8.8 million views last week.
Who did?
Elite Prospects.
Oh,
The website.
The website. Okay. I was
It's
gonna
just
say,
some
what?
of the stuff they do is really cool over there. And then they do like a little fun fact, and it's about this Finnish dude. So for TPS, which is one of the teams over there, there's this guy who played through the 70s and 80s. His name was Timo Numlinen, and he played until he was 46.
It's an old fuck.
He laced up last year for the Division 2 in Finland. I think that's what that is. He played a game and a season. He was 70. Got 2 assists. He's a good player. Just like Gordie Howe, he played till he was 69.
What a savage. That's amazing.
I didn't think about that until now. He played professionally, not in the NHL, but professionally till he was 69.
Yeah. That's
Played in the
pretty cool.
IHL.
All right.
All right, we can move on to things that are more interesting than me talking about random dumb shit.
Ah.
Continuing.
All right, a little over and under action. Here, you take it away, because
We're not betting. It's not over and under. We're not betting.
Well, overperforming and underperforming.
Overperforming teams and underperforming teams. Overperforming teams, the Arizona Coyotes. They're second in the Pacific Division with 31 points, 4 behind the Edmonton Oilers. They are a plus 13 goal differential, and they're good. Darcy Kemper is very good.
Yeah, Darcy Kemper is very good. He's got like a 938, I believe, and I think he's a 199 or 194 goals against.
Something like that.
That's off the top of my head, so I don't know for sure, but I know that it's above a 930 save percentage. I believe it's topping the NHL. I mean, technically Tristan Jarry is, but he doesn't have enough games to qualify at the moment. So.
Yeah.
A lot of people are probably going to or not agree with me on this, but I'm going to say Washington for overperforming. You know, coming into the season, I think a lot of people had him
That's
in mind. You know,
good
as
record. I mean,
it's a good record, but I think a lot of people had him just as a playoff team. You know, kind of.
You could say that as
second
for
or
the
third in the
Islanders
Metro.
too.
You could say that for the Islanders, but I mean, what they're 16-4, 37 points already. on the season. I mean, the team.
One thing that's
Just
kind
a
of
good
I
team,
noticed
but-
last night with the Islanders, they've only played 22 games.
Mhm.
I mean, they have 34 points. They played 22 games. That's impressive. They're very good. We go underperforming. I'll go back to my pick of the year for underperforming. The Leafs suck, and I'm happy.
Yeah, that was
That's
your
all I will
prediction.
say. That's all I will say.
Yeah,
I
you
said they were going to miss
that
the
they were gonna miss
playoffs.
playoffs.
I said they're going to miss and Florida's going to make. Well, if you look at the playoffs right now, Florida's in. Toronto is not.
Yeah, I think it's a
Toronto,
pretty obvious
though,
one too.
not Toronto. Florida, if they want to make the playoffs, they got to fix that goal differential. The only team right now in the playoffs that's a minus. I lied. Winnipeg's also a minus.
But going back, I think New Jersey too. Everyone is hyping them up in the offseason with their acquisitions and all that shit, and it just hasn't.
Second worst in the
clicked.
East.
Yeah, what are
3
20
points
or
ahead
8?
of the Devils.
Yeah, they're 8-10-4
Not
right now in
Devils,
22
Red
games
Wings.
played.
Not very good. Vancouver, they've been very good.
Mm-hmm.
And well,
A
I
team
don't know.
that surprised me
The
too.
West is kind of bunched up, so I can't really say Chicago or Nashville is underperformed, but
They haven't looked bad.
they're not in the
Chicago.
playoffs.
But I
Chicago,
mean,
Calgary, Nashville. They're not in the playoffs, but they haven't been
they're 4
abysmal.
points out of a playoff spot.
Yeah, it's 2 wins.
Like,
San Jose was worse in the West, and they just jumped up into a playoff spot, I think, last night or the night before.
I mean, they're still minus 10 on the year.
I know, but they got to fix that.
Differential. Yeah.
Martin
they've
Jones
been
just
playing.
sucks.
Mm-hmm.
He used to be good, not anymore.
What, 8-8-9?
Something like that, probably.
Hasn't been good. Who else, man? Philly's been playing pretty good this year too, so far.
Turn the lights black. What a color. What a color.
Yeah, I'm just muting.
Okay.
Yeah, no, turn them red. Damn, dude.
All your light bulbs blow up.
200%.
It's gonna make a good wife. Sorry. Never mind. I'm not gonna go there.
Wow, so bright.
Speaking of overperforming, Bryce's
This is a
jokes
friendly-
overperforming. Bryce's morality is
Relatively
underperforming. Underperforming.
Hey, dude, I'm used to it.
That's okay. That's okay.
Not the first time I've been told that.
That's funny.
Oh my
So-
god.
I can't
Oh,
go
why do you
on.
think I was fucking third line, dog?
I can't go on.
12, it sounds like 4.
I can't
You
go
said
on.
12. I thought
What?
you said 12. It sounds like 4.
12 what?
12 years old.
It varies.
What? Is it actually like 3 or 4?
4.
Hey, you're off by like.
No. There's 4.
There's 4 what?
People.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh man. I could just talk about the World Juniors for another hour.
Nah, I think I'm.
Yeah.
I mean, I could just list off players that none of you know.
Yeah.
Oh, Casey Bailey just got released. He's gonna go play in the league, I think.
I bet you he'll light it up.
We are.
Alexa.
I don't have anybody to do it with me here. I need someone. I need Chase here. Chase would do it.
Chase would. We are.
Yeah.
We are.
Penn State.
Yeah. There, I'll do it for you because
they
I don't
still
care.
Still haven't gotten a player in the NHL. Casey Bailey was the closest.
Yeah,
He
that's okay.
scored and then got sent down.
That is okay.
They got Eamon McAdam in the Islanders system. He got suspended. I think he punched someone in the face.
Nice.
That's not that Happy Valley attitude. Well, they got Nikita Pavlichev. I bet he'll make an appearance with the Penguins eventually.
I have no idea.
He's at 6'7", dude.
Yeah. Well, I know who he is. I have no idea if he'll make it though.
Well, I think he was up there in the NCAA points last year. I don't know what he's doing this year, but
Yeah.
he needed to bulk up, and he bulked up. So instead of being 6'7", 200, he's like 6'7", 230, where he should be.
Yeah.
Skinny twig.
I'm good when you guys are.
This is fun to listen
You
to.
can continue to listen, but
I'm just listening to the fucking
I'm
background
just-
noise. This is great.
Alexa, turn the light to blue.
Yeah, very good.
Hey!
Yay! They did it.
All right.
Oh boy.
6-1 now, by the way.
Oh my
6-1.
god.
All right, let Mark be upset. I'm gonna be enjoying myself watching the remainder of tonight's games.
What about the other ones?
I don't know.
Still 1-1.
And
for
0-0.
the Minnesota, New Jersey, and hasn't started.
All right, excellent. Well, we're 42 minutes in. I feel like that's a pretty good stopping point now. We've done our predictions. We've talked about Cale Makar winning the Calder, probably being the most paid defenseman of all time. Mark rambled off about a million names, about 999,000 of them, in which I knew, but not all. And we talked about some overperforming and underperforming teams, such as the Arizona Coyotes, who are overperforming.
Alex Galchenyuk, Noah.
Yeah, I called
you
Alex.
love
I was just talking about Alex Galchenyuk, about how he hadn't scored until he did last night, and I called him Galax Galchenyuk by mistake. So that was
Good
quite
name.
funny.
It's good sounding
It's-
name.
yeah, it flows.
It's not horrible.
It flows, but yeah. So
We should start broadcasting the Slayer games.
that's a possibility. We can
It
consider
it
that.
would be. It's an event that happens like a little bit a year. It's great. Are they gone?
Yeah. Oh my
Is
lord.
there anything else we want to talk about? You know, we can talk about why you suck at fantasy football, maybe.
I'm in
again,
the
because That's
playoffs.
fun. Oh, you're in the playoffs?
Your boy is currently in the
Chase-
playoffs.
Did Lamar Jackson do enough before he got benched?
He did enough. He did enough to put me into a playoff spot at the moment.
Imagine asking for more out of him.
Yeah.
It's just like, that's not enough.
Yeah.
Chase
Ah.
lost. He lost by what? 4?
I don't know.
And he lost. Cup got like 3 more catches after Lamar went out, and the Ravens defense stopped trying.
Yeah.
I won. I'm very happy. Thank you, George Kittle.
All right,
Thank you, Sam
before
Fran.
Mark starts talking about his fantasy teams, we're cutting it right now.
I am number 1 in fantasy football, and I'm tied for first in fantasy hockey.
Because I think Bryce just wants to go, like, drink. So we're going to let him do that.
I'm not stopping him from leaving this podcast.
All right. Thanks for watching,
Hey, man.
everybody. We'll see you maybe
There might be new
Thursday,
stuff.
Maybe
There might be new
sometime.
stuff coming to this channel that's not hockey related soon.
Yeah. Another
So, stay
little talky
tuned.
talk. Hint, hint.
Stay tuned for that, YouTube.
Oh, that's not Mark. That's upsetting. That was supposed to be Mark's face.
Can you get it to me? I'll do it again.
No.
Damn it.
I can make it me.
Get on fucked up.
Get
later
ready,
on.
YouTube.
Why don't I have one? What the hell?
It's on my other screen. It's screwed up.
You're a bitch.
Well, see you next episode, everyone. Goodbye.
Goodbye.